the D's, the trauma, environment fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing? Hey yo, pretty chill. I got the rhymes.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. On the move left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's got it at the 7, and he will score! Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Crowd right. Baylor tight.
Throwing again, Herbert. They'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
From the 20, here's second down and 7.
Go. 80. 21. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off.
Man, you had such a good drive go. Come on.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll let one go down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 86 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
5-9, 5-9.
Herbert to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. They're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Rolling right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be brought down up past the...
Be careful there, bro. Slide.
11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 42-yard line.
Hey, Kaplan. Let's go. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10.
49er, first down.
Set.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Now, this looks like a design run. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And
to the goal line and in. Slaughterin. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Herbert. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set. 59. Hey, Kappa. 21. Hey, Ram. What is it?
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Now Herbert again. Will get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Hey, go line. Set.
Herbert to the air again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
59.
Now Herbert. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. 63. Hey, easy. 63. Back. Trimmer.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
18 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 38-yard.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Now it's 2nd and 1. Play action. Here's Hurts. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, And now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here's Barkley. Has some room inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Run! Hey, go line. 380. 12. 180. Go. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Run!
Herbert now on first down. Flush to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That one good for 26 yards.
46-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
59. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Set. 380. Hey, count it. What is it?
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
21. Hey, Mosey, you can't. Run. Home to troops right. Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray. Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use.
This is a punt, bro. It's not 4th and goal. It's 4th and 7. Gotta punt it. Yo, you have to punt it, just letting you know. How you feel? You gotta kick the ball. You gotta kick the field goal. Brother, I'm not. You have to follow the rules.
Fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So
Alford is really upset that he has to follow the rule.
Officially, a 29.
You get ball at half. If you would have scored a touchdown there, it would have been a fucking tie game.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the 49ers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
It's second and inches at the 45-yard line.
Second and inches. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. Moving left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Lion. Baylor Tiger. Go get him.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Here's a designed run. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And they will get another
Lucky fuck. Lucky fuck.
After very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. It's going to set up 3rd and goal.
Crowd right. Delta. Hunt. Why did they hunt?
And he's got another one. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, San Francisco. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
The 49ers will line
The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will cut the deficit down to 4.
49ers 24. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, Hurts, flushed to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On play action, here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down. To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. He's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10. That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey, ram. Let's go.
Here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, 49ers! A big play there. 75 yards. And the Niners are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
73. Hey, Silver.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that'll be off the mark. Too far out.
New game, new fucking bullshit. I knew the second that we started a new game, bullshit was gonna happen, and fucking Jalen Hurts is gonna have a shit game again. What a fucking surprise.
Man, for him,
Can't make this shit up with
we
him.
think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Just fucking threw the wrong pass. Hit the wrong fucking button because I saw Devonta Smith. And there goes my fucking season off some bullshit.
Points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted. Across midfield. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 23-yard run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run.
How many times are you going to get hit stick with your quarterback and not fumble?
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Herbert now. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the 50, here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
7-7, our score after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll try the air now with Herbert. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 1 now.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Hey, ram.
Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, count.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Only a short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make 2nd down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
Go.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So great play there, obviously because of the loss. We had your free safety coming up to make the tackle.
Great observation, because one of the cliches is that every defensive coach tells us in run defense we need all 11 to the ball in order to handle it. Well, how often does the free safety begin dropping into the box? Not very often. So he did a nice job diagnosing and getting involved.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. Back to throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. Running left, it's Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
Of course Jalen Hurts can't make the wide open fucking pass, man. Of course he can't. Why would he? It's only the fucking most important pass that he's had to make. Jesus fucking Christ. That's why I hate replaying games, because stupid shit like this happens.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Trimmer. Go Silver, ready?
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review. Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by...
Of course it's blocked. Of course it's blocked. We can't have anything nice over here. We got to have the most bullshit shit happen all game.
I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of it.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with him, and picking up a first down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had enough. You still feel paralyzed of oxygen. Friends just having kids ain't had enough.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now he's going to step up and run.
It's the fourth time in this game alone that you've been hit stick, no fumble.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They snap it to Herbert. Look at the big man rumble. And finally brought down at the...
Throws it directly at me and gets fucking bailed out. Who's surprised?
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a good-looking run there. It's going to take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Now it's Herbert.
And then he catches that! And then he catches that shit. Like, it's the fucking most bullshit stuff. Back to back to back.
And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first.
Like, blocked BAT, fucking back to back fucking garbage catches. You can't make this shit up. It's fucking hilarious.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Bro, what is so confusing about this? You were down 4. It's a 4-point game. It's fucking tied. Overtime.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And some room to work. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. And it's a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Holland. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Hurts to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? Am I going to lose because of that? Are you fucking dead ass?
And they turn it over.
Are we fucking serious? Oh my god, I'm done with this fucking game. I'm done with this game. Like, nah. I'm seriously done playing this stupid fucking game, man. We have to restart because his shit's bullshit. And then this game just hosed me the entire fucking time. This shit is ridiculous.
This drive underway.
Fucking Christ.
Here's Herbert. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it.
So dumb. It's so fucking dumb. I'm just...
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Herbert slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown.
like, I'm done playing fucking Madden. This shit is so fucking gay. It's so gay. Like, there's nothing worse in this fucking game, bro. I'm done. Because this game decides to fucking hoe me. Oh my god. This is so fucking stupid. Like, how the fuck does that happen? Bullshit garbage. Like a fucking blocked field goal. He got 2 of those. Fucking 12 hit sticks to his quarterback. Not 1 fumble. Hurts missing 25 fucking passes because we have to restart the game. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, this is the most fucking bullshit I've ever seen. Like, just fucking throw the season away at this point. Why? Like, just ruin the season on one fucking shit.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace.
Over here. Step on me. Step up. Get one. Come on. Oh, shit. Well, you better let me pop, though. Good. Get out of it. Good. Good.
my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's the place. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky.
Byron was fired by Whataburger for praying while